I've been waiting for some new electric unicycles. I'm waiting 3. This is the first one. Supposedly tomorrow or after tomorrow I'm going to receive another one, but this is the one that I'm more excited about it, and there is a lot of reasons for it. I hope that this one will be the first one that I don't have to repair, because every single time that I receive one electric unicycle I always had some issues and I have something to do. So let's open this one and see what we have inside. The package is suffer a bit. I hope that the interior part is okay. It's the heaviest electric unicycle that I have received. Whoa, the package is damaged. I think you guys recognize the case. Man, I'm super excited. When you have a company that have the time to produce a good box, that means a lot. That means that they have thought a lot about this product and look to it. Even the sides to grab it, you have in plastic, nothing related with other boxes from other electric unicycles. And this side, you can see that they drop this really heavily. You see it's damaged here on the side. On this side, you can see there is a hole. I really hope that they don't have managed to damage it. First thing that we have here, the pump for the suspension. It seems good quality, doesn't feel cheap, so just to point it out. This seems like an extension for the pump, and you have these other tools. You have a manual all in English, and it passed the inspection, and you can see that they definitely have opened to inspect, and you have the serial number. We have here another box that suffer a bit. Here we have the charger. It's very similar to the speed charger that you have for the Kingsong 16X. It's a 2.5, so exactly the same. Even this is quite thick, so they really take care of it. Man, in real life it looks really big. Let's take it out. I don't know if it's without any battery at the moment. Like this, you can have an idea of the size of the Kingsong 16X that I thought it was big in that time. And look to the Inmotion V11. It's much bigger, but it's much thinner. Having a thinner electric unicycle, supposedly you'll have less wobbles with this. So I'm really curious to see what is the experience, but it seems that it's completely dead. You have here on the pedals, it's saying depending on your weight, so in my case I'm between 60 to 70 kilos, and you have to put between 60 to 80 psi, and supposedly on the top one you need to put 50 psi. If we look to the stand, it really stays in place. That is something that I would love that all the electric unicycles have, so when I need to do my videos I don't have to be grabbing all the time. I'm going to be honest, I feel the door a bit loose. It's something that I would like that is a little bit stronger, but we'll check that after. It seems like plastic on the sides, but it's really soft. And here, yes, it's plastic. The pedals, we continue to have this sensation that we have in all Inmotions. It really seems really tall when you are taking out, but when you put side by side with the Z10, it doesn't seem so big. Obviously, when you put the pressure, it will be more like this. It's big, yes, it's quite wide. When you look at it, it's quite wide. But this front light, man, is one of the things that I'm more excited, because here I ride on redways and the light is terrible. So having a massive light like this one is really incredible. Another thing, it's the handle, and it's going to be even higher. If you are a tall guy, definitely maybe the handle is a little bit short, but it feels quite strong. Obviously now it's turned off. On your pedals you don't have any more the rubbers, yeah, like you have on the Inmotion V8F, something that I really like it. But in a certain way, when we talk about this one, you'll have the suspension, so it's going to do the job of the rubber, if it makes sense. All the build quality seems amazing. The clicking button here feels even better than on the V8F. So it feels more premium, and this seems metal, the middle part where you have obviously your motherboard and everything. This is quite flexible, so you are not going to damage. And something that I really like is you don't have any stickers on the mudguard, so it's not going to happen the same as happened to the Kingsong 16X. So like you can see on the 16X, the sticker is all gone. And some of you guys was asking about the tire, which one it is. is a CST. I believe is that C14886. Now it's already a bit tall, but obviously it's going to be much taller. So something that you have to get used to. Another thing, just to point it out, that I was a bit concerned because I'm quite small, is how much this was going to stay too close to my knee and becoming uncomfortable. But in this case, it's perfect. So even the handle, when I'll have to curve, it's impossible that I start touching with the inside of my knee. All this seems quite sturdy. You have a lot of screws. When you'll need to change the tire on this one, it's not going to be an easy task. You have this orange rubber on the corners. Not a long time ago, it's like 2 years, this Christmas, that I started with the 9-bot Z10. So yeah, I can't wait to go out with this wheel and see what is the performance and what it can offer. It looks really premium. And something that I have complained a lot about the Gotway EX that is not out until now, but I really don't trust that suspension. Here the suspension is completely covered, is protected. So if you hit with something here, it's almost impossible that you are going to hit your suspension. So definitely a plus that you have with the V11. This is the first batch. Few things like the new bearings. So this one comes with the Z bearings, not with the RS bearings. I think it's the same tire that you find on the Nikola, and I really like the edges of the tire. I believe they are going to give a lot of grip, not the same that happens with the CY tire on the Kingsong 16X, and the Z10 is the king in contact with the floor when it's raining. That wheel I trust like my life, if it makes sense. Overall, this part is all in rubber. Also, this material here is in rubber on the back and also on the front. If you are going to hit with it, even the front part is a bit flexible. So if you are going to hit with it, I believe that it's going to absorb a lot of the impact and before it breaks. The paint that you find on the pedals is the same that you are used to see on the Inmotion. So like I said, my favorite paint, these pedals, is the same of the Z10 that I don't like. But even that, it's better. You can see this feels like super cheap. And when you go to the Inmotion, you can see here have more than 300 kilometers, and the pedals, they feel like new. Like I say in all my videos, my name is Marco, this is Matt Peck. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, comment below, smash the thumbs up, do whatever you want, but always with a smile on your face, and I hope to see you in the next one.